On Monday, I was out and about in Pigeon Forge because a mountain Quilt Fest was going on from Tuesday until Thursday, June 11th. By the time you're seeing this, it's wrapped up like I want to do with this quilt because it looks so cozy. But let me tell you a little bit about what was going on there. So first of all, this label. I need to chat about that because the lady I was able to talk to and interview, her name is Vicki Johnson, and she talked about the importance of making labels for your quilts. Because if you've ever gotten a quilt and, you know, maybe it's secondhand or from someone else, you don't know who made it, you can't pay the appropriate homage or the appropriate respect to that quilt as you probably need to. So this gives you all the details. But this quilt is beautiful. It's one that Vicki made, and there are so many other quilts and quilted things that were available at the Mountain Quilt Fest this week at the LeConte Event Center. Now, 85 vendors come together. I asked Vicki, I said, I feel like quilting's going away. People aren't doing it as much. And she's like, that is wrong. People are quilting just for different reasons now. Whereas before it was for necessity, now it's for hobby, it's for sharing with others. But each quilt is truly a labor of love. If you've ever made a quilt, you know that because it takes a long time. Vicki was also teaching classes at the LeConte Event Center this week as well, from beginner to intermediate to advanced. You know, she did a little bit of it all. But this is just one example of a great event in Pigeon Forge that invites the community out. It was a free event to go and roam around to the different vendors, and it's something that truly helps the community admire the history and the love in these sort of blankets. But stay tuned because tomorrow we're going to be out and about filling up our plates. On Tuesday, June 9th, I was out and about in Gatlinburg at the Best Italian Restaurant. Now, if you have lived here for any length of time, chances are you've probably gotten a taste of this iconic piece of Gatlinburg history. It's been open for 50 years, and this year they decided to undergo a massive remodel and do a grand reopening. Now, they closed down in January. They just reopened for a soft opening last Monday, so June 1st, and then today, the day I was there, Tuesday, June 9th, they had a grand reopening and ribbon cutting. And inside it looks completely different than it did before. There's new paint, there's a new vibe, there are new everything, but they've kept some of the iconic things from the original restaurant too. So some of the artwork is still the same as it was back in the day, but there are new menu items. There are some of the old menu items as well. If you're wondering about the calzones, they're still on the menu. They're just a little smaller. I did ask about that. That's the journalism that you need to know. But if you want to come check them out, they are open for business. They're here in the Elks Plaza, right on the Parkway in Gatlinburg, so you can come and see what the changes are all about and get a taste for yourself. But stay tuned. Tomorrow, Lauren's going to be out and about.
I'm here at the Apple Barn and Cider Mill where they're celebrating a major milestone this year, 50 years since they planted the first apple tree. I'm here with Kent Kilpatrick and Bill. Ken is currently the second generation owner, and Bill is the founder.
On Thursday, I was out and about at Splatter Oak Ridge, and I've got to say, I may look like I'm going to a hazmat situation, but my heart knows that I am in an interactive art studio, and that's exactly what this place is. They want you to embrace all things messy, creative, and fun. This is one of the only places you can go and make a mess and not have to worry about cleaning it up. This room here at Splatter, it is designed and built for you to spray paint at the walls, throw balloons on the walls, and watch what happens. You get the opportunity to come in here with a blank canvas, whether that blank canvas is your clothes or an actual canvas. That's one of the owners, Noel Robinson, there with his daughter. And they've been open for a little bit over a year here in Oak Ridge, and they encourage people to come out here, embrace their creative side, whether you want to be suited up like this or not. I got to create this great canvas, so I think it looks pretty great. It's a blacklight room, so everything is just different in here too. It looks great. But if you want to check them out and you want to take part, they do parties, they do team building, they do individual type things. You can go to their social media pages and their website and book a spot to come here. They're closed on Mondays and Tuesdays, heads up on that, but you can find their calendar online as well. Tomorrow we are going to be out and about, and we are going to be on the high seas. Arg! On Friday, I was out and about at Kraken's Cup tea room in Fountain City. We are raising our pinkies and our teacups because on Sunday there is a very special event, pirate themed. So you can go and set sail on the high seas. Well, this event on Sunday is actually called Treason on the High Teas, a little bit of a fun thing. They're selling tickets right now online. You can book your spot. And whenever you buy a ticket, you know that $5 from every ticket is going to support the Creative Learning Center's theater program for children. So children who are homeschooled get to have opportunities to do different plays or performances or really be involved in the arts. And so whenever you buy the ticket, $5 goes to that to support buying props, maybe scripts, things like that to help support that program. But also, this event is Sunday, and it starts at 11 to 2. So you'll come in, you'll have some afternoon tea, and you'll get to enjoy your time while dressed as a pirate, of course. So practice all of your args and your ahoy mateys. But Kraken's Cup tea room, they are located in Fountain City, and they have so many different teas to choose from. And it is such an eclectic atmosphere, too, if you've never checked it out. And maybe you can't make it to the Sunday event, but they have all sorts of other events where you can come and dress up and get involved and really be involved in the community too. That's what the owner Valley said that she really wants to create, is a community space for people to disconnect from their phones and reconnect with each other by making some eye contact and having real conversations. So if you want to come to the event on Sunday, again, buy your ticket online. But other than that, you can make reservations for tables online as well to reserve your spot. But for now, Octavius and I are going to enjoy our tea together. Thank you so much for joining me on Out and About in East Tennessee. We'll see you next week.